That creepy chanting means it's time for the end of the game. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space Blind. I'm your host VGMKoren and we have brought the marker home. Which really is a bad idea. I can't express this enough. I don't want to press this button, but let's do it. Oh, this seems like such a bad plan. This seems like such a bad plan. Why don't we just nuke the planet? Oh, don't do that. Don't do your marker things. Great. What have I done?
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you. I knew you'd return to me. We are whole again, Isaac. We are whole.
What? Well, it appears that Nicole is playing at Team Necromorph now.
Orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent.
What?
Evacuate this area immediately.
Are you... Oh, good God, no, I don't want this. Alright, so apparently Nicole is, yes, playing... Great. For Team
Narration cycle activated.
That seems like something we should take the time to do in this current situation, yeah. These things should be deactivated in case a meteor is about to hit the planet.
Isaac, you really didn't think I was just gonna walk away with you? I can't do that. Marker's coming with me. It's a shame. I was starting to like you. Even if you are insane. What, you don't believe me? Take a look at yourself. Better yet, take a look at the video from Nicole. And this time, watch it right to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. It's a little thing. In the end, it all comes down to this one little thing. I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Nicole has been dead this whole time. Whatever you were seeing was caused by that. You are its pawn. But don't worry. It will be in good hands now. Far away from this damn place. Goodbye, Isaac.
Well, apparently I've been insane this entire time. Nicole was dead from the beginning of the game, which is terrible. And obviously she's taking it the marker way. Kendra is, that is. And I don't know what she plans to do with it, but of course that can't stop Isaac from doing... Wait, what the hell am I supposed to be doing now anyway? Alright, tell me my objective. Return to the shuttle. Alright. Well, it certainly isn't the marker telling me to do that, is it? Or is it? Why am I getting a power node now? Seriously, what is there left to do? My god. Alright, so Nicole is dead. Was dead for the entire game. I can't believe Kendra showed up yet again. I guess she had control over that escape pod. And we are going back to the shuttle to do something before the meteor crashes into this planet and sends it back to the non-existent age, I guess. I mean, I would say the Stone Age, but this place didn't really get out of the Stone Age. What with the necromorphs? And 4 little doors, and we are already back to where we started. Which means that maybe we can head Kendra off, I guess? Or cutscenes can happen.
Oh my god.
I wanted to do that. I really want to do that. You jerk. Well, if that doesn't look like a final boss, I don't know what does. It has giant glowy weak points that we are going to shoot, maybe. Oh man, we are going to shoot them so hard. This thing has so many tentacles. I guess this is the supposed hive mind. Good God, it is all teeth and tentacles. That is just terrible. Thankfully, Isaac is not made out of paper like Kendra is. And where did her body go? I need to desecrate that before I go. Oh. This thing is huge, and also surprisingly vulnerable to small arms fire. Kendra is dead. The marker is still on the planet. We're about to be dead if I'm not careful. And, alright, come on, glowing weak point, explode. Oh god. Is it going to be a quick time event to the rescue? Or is it just going to be me dying? Oh, we need to shoot from the sky. This is actually ridiculous and awesome, and I approve. And, oh my god, though, it is really hard to shoot this thing from holding it. There we go, one more dead. And we only need that last one. Don't let me down now. Okay. And our gun is on the ground. Oh, good. I was about to worry that we were going to just run away and leave it. Oh my god, now we have to shoot its internal organ sacs. I don't like that. Organ sacs. And that thing should be crashing into it at any point now. Just anytime that meteor feels like just helping me out, I would be all aboard that plan. Yes, apparently you can loot while you're just kind of getting smashed to pieces. It's fantastic, really. Another internal organ sac. That is really hard to say, actually. No. Well, it could be worse. I could be getting nailed by all of these attacks that I really can't tell where they're coming from. Oh my god, it's so big! Why does it always have to be so big? Organs. One more organ for the count. And are we going to... yeah. I don't think you can actually hit it while its ribs, I guess, are shielding it. But, you know. That seems reasonable, all things considered. Oh my god. This is great. Oh, I love that meteor just over the top of it. That's so obviously going to crash into it. One more. And I like that the scale of this is actually doing a big scale battle right. Most big scale battles, they make you look at the smallest parts of the enemy, like their shins, and they're like, alright, there's this giant dragon, its heart is in its shins, go to town. You never look at its head. But this thing, if you're not looking up, you're not going to see where those tentacles are coming from. That is fantastic, and people should take notes. Unfortunately, it's also extremely easy, but, you know, what can you really do? It's also really loud. Oh, can we... what are we supposed to be doing? I don't like you. You are screaming. Oh, it's going to follow me. Oh. No, that was going to crash into it for sure. Well then, wait, this tentacle is still here. Okay, good. You stay there, tentacle. Don't let anyone through. Ah, there we go. Now the game's telling us what to do. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, cutscene time. Kendra's dead. I forgot to desecrate her body. And the door is unlocked. That's convenient.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so we end with a jump scare. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Oh, I just jumped out of my chair. That was great. And so it ends Dead Space. The planet is destroyed, but, well, it looks like Nicole ended up back on the shuttle anyway. And so we're dead. Except not, because there's Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3, which also star Isaac, and he actually has a voice in those games, so he's not dead. But if this hadn't gotten a sequel, that would have been a great way to end the game. And, you know, it just is actually a great way to end the game. Oh, that was terrifying. Good God. I was expecting, like, some necromorph, not Nicole, to scream at me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dead Space Blind. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. This game has been a ton of fun for me to play. I have just really enjoyed playing this. I have a lot to say about it, so I'm going to just go ahead and get right into it. The combat makes this game. There is nothing else like it. There are no other third-person shooter games where your primary goal is to shoot off the limbs of opponents, and you have to choose which limbs you want to shoot off to disable them in what ways. Shooting off legs, they can't get to you. Shooting off arms, they can't attack you, etc. It's a great system, probably a little bit easy on normal mode. Usually I play games on hard, but not for recording. Never for recording. Never, ever, ever. The final boss, very easy, but very cinematic. I really enjoyed how you actually got to look up and see the monster. I know I talked about this a little bit during the fight, but again, most big monster fights have you looking at something's shins and not at its face and gigantic weapons. So that was a lot of fun. The story is only really there in the first and second chapter, and then the last two chapters. I kind of wish that had been more spread evenly throughout the entire game. That would have made the game better to me. But that's okay. The exploration and puzzles also a little bit tedious, I would have to say, because the hallways you're exploring are all gray hallways. And, well, the exploration and puzzles, I guess, actually, moving on to the puzzles, they're mostly use stasis, run through here, use stasis, pull something through here. Stasis is kind of your go-to puzzle-solving device, and it never feels like anything more than a break in the action. That being said, the atmosphere of the game is fantastic up until the very end, where you kind of start feeling a little bit like it's not scary anymore, and it does have that good jump scare at the end of the game. Oh my god, that... I don't even know what to say about that. Overall, I really enjoy Dead Space. If you haven't played it, you can usually get it for a low cost, and I totally would recommend it if you have enjoyed this Let's Play. It does get a little repetitive, but that is also the nature of games released this long ago. It is not one of my favorite games of all time, but I am super happy for having played it. I had tons of fun playing it, screaming, crying, getting over myself, learning to love dismembering babies, and more. And I hope you enjoyed it too, because you guys are, of course, what makes this channel possible. If you guys weren't here, then I just wouldn't have anyone to record to and wouldn't have anyone that watches me, and then I'd be sad and alone and in a cave living there for 3 days at least. So if you like my videos, if you like this Let's Play, like, comment, subscribe. Those help me so much. They let me know that you guys really like what I'm putting out there. And again, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast to play. And we are on quality assurance, which, you know how QA goes, is usually toward the end of the credits. The art style actually holds up fairly well, aside from the fact that you're in a bland ship. And again, as always, I will keep saying this until the end of days, art style does matter quite a bit more than realism. I never felt like I was looking at terrible textures throughout the game. It was all very disturbing, and I wish there would have been more of that. I really, really do. But that is okay. The combat, once more, fantastic. One of the best combat games I've played in a while. At least in the early game. In the late game, it gets a bit enemy spammy for my taste, but that's okay. I'm also a giant fan of how they give you the plasma cutter and then basically let you rely on it for the rest of the game. In fact, I'm not really sure. I guess the pulse rifle would have been good against the final boss there, but it really seems like the plasma cutter is the way to go. Special thanks now. My god. That was a fun game. Of course, I have more projects coming, more videos coming, and probably not more Dead Space coming for now, maybe in the future sometime, but that all depends on what you guys think. So, yeah. See, I was kind of hoping that the credits would be over by now, because now I'm kind of running out of things to say. Let's talk about Nicole. She was dead. Now, fun trivia fact, and unfortunately, I did know about this. I hate to admit this now, but I kind of have to. If you spell out the chapter names of Dead Space, if you take the first letter from every chapter, it spells out Nicole is dead. And if you're paying attention to that, then, well, it kind of lets you know what's going on. And someone told me that a while ago, but for the other, that was the only thing I knew, and turned out to be a fantastic experience anyway. She was dead the whole time. And here we are at the end. Chapter 12, Dead Space. Oh, is this going to reveal... Is this going to reveal what I just revealed? Because if it totally is, I'm totally going to blank out my name. Military suit unlocked. Backstory logs unlocked. 50,000 credits awarded. Yay! 10 power nodes awarded. Impossible mode unlocked. I don't want any of those things. But that's okay, because that brings us to the end of Dead Space. One more time, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one, assuming that this A-button takes me to the start screen and not to another cutscene. Let's find out. Save your progress. So you can do New Game Plus. That's really kind of cute, and I like it. So we have saved, and yes, main menu. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.